The very first one, Biker, takes a very intimate look at Sturgis, the Sturgis Rally, uh, which I've been. I've been a lifelong biker. Uh, I've been riding for over 50 years. I just a couple months ago, I I had to sell my last bike because my legs are giving up, but I still miss it, and I remember that feeling, and I treasure every minute that I spent riding around, especially uh, in the rural areas of Wisconsin, which is called the driftless area, because the glaciers came halfway down the state and stopped, and then they melted. And as they melted, they cut thousands of little valleys through the hills. And all those valleys have little winding roads through them. And the roads are all paved because Wisconsin is a dairy state and the milk has to get to market. And that's what I did a lot in Wisconsin. I've done a lot of riding out here in Colorado too, and it's spectacular, but it's not the same. And the reason is that up here in the mountains, there are only a handful of roads you can take up through the mountains unless you're a dirt bike rider. And I never was a dirt bike rider. And I've done
Right.
those roads many times, and it's all spectacularly beautiful. But now I ride a bicycle. That's about all I can manage. And the reason I'm giving it up is my legs are giving out. I just had spinal surgery and I'm recovering very well, thank you. Thanks to my wife who follows me around, makes sure as I stand right, as I'm not supposed to bend, twist, or pick up more than 10 pounds. But it's been about 3 weeks now. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm walking all over. I
Good.
walk every day. So,
Good, because everybody was concerned, everybody was hoping you were doing, everything was going well, but you feel a little better, and, I'm sure that was a hell of a recovery.
well, it was the first couple of days were pretty rough, but now I feel pretty good. I've been trying to walk about a mile a day.
Oh, good. I'm glad, Mike. Yeah, you're
Thank
you're
you.
tough, Mike. You're tough. I mean, you're in good shape for your age.
For a
I
geezer,
mean,
yeah,
I didn't say that now. I
I'll
didn't
say it.
say that.
I'll say it. I'm so old I saw Hendrix.
Hey, that must have been great. But no, I'm glad you're feeling better and doing well. And yeah, I because last time you were on here, we were talking about the story, the Bark story. And guys, thank you so much, Crazy Cat, for sharing the link
Thanks,
to
cat.
Mike Baron Stack if you want his newsletter, and also go check out his website. And also, you got that going on. Is there any other stories besides? Of course, we got the Kings United here. Is there anything else that's in the works? I'm sure you got something coming up with the Rip Verse, right? I think you mentioned last time that you're going to be starting on something there too.
Well, they do have a couple of scripts of mine, but they're not on the docket yet.
Okay.
If you want to see them, write the Rippaverse and say, hey, where can we see those Mike Barron stories? One's a new superhero title. It's
Yeah. Come
called
on.
Delta Base. Uh, and
Ah.
and the other is a story I wrote for the magazine called The Rattler. He's a rather innovative vigilante in the Old West.
Ooh. Well, we hope to see that. We hope to see it. And yeah, well, don't worry. We'll let them know. Be like, hey, come on. Get Mike stories out here. Let's go. Let's go. So don't you worry. We're definitely going to be looking forward to seeing those. So, Darren
Thank you.
Wagner here says, wishing Mike Barron on an even faster
Thank
recovery.
you, Darren.
Thank you. Thank you. Crazy Cat says Mike probably has a ton of great stories from his life. Oh, I'm
Some
sure.
I do, some I can never tell, some I will tell. And I'm working on some stuff. I wish I could tell you what I'm working on now because it's really exciting, but it hasn't been approved yet. I know it will be. We have a publisher, and the source material is all for it. But that's neither here nor there. I will remind you that I have a novel called Seer coming out from Wargate between now and the end of the year, and it's about a telepath who goes to Hollywood to uncover pedophiles, and it's a gripping, exciting crime story you won't be able to put down.
Oh, nice. It sounds like you got a lot going on. That's interesting. Mike, you're always busy. I can't wait to see all the stuff you're coming out and everything. And like I said, this Kings United book, I think it's perfect that you're the one. You are the legendary writer, Mike Barron. It's fitting for you to do this story. It's fitting.
Thanks, Katie. It was a surprise to me, but I'm delighted to be chosen.
I'm so glad. Crazy Cat, regarding the book, what you were talking about before, who's publishing that story?
Well, Comicsgate is under its collective branch, but I'm sure Ethan is in charge. He's going to be the editor and probably the publisher.
Okay, and I think he was mentioning the book you were talking prior that you're
Oh,
working on.
Sear is coming from Wargate. They published. They're publishing our tenure novels. Tenure number 3, which I co-write with Blaine Pardo, came out last week and immediately shot to number 1 in paperback thrillers on Amazon. I think it's hanging in there. It's like number 3 now. But if you want to know what Tenure is about, go to Amazon and look up Tenure by Mike Barron and Blaine Pardo. It's a modern vigilante story that's of the moment. I mean, it speaks to everything that's happening right now.
Ooh,
The
very
latest one,
surprised.
the latest Tenure is about Peanut the squirrel. You all know who?
Oh,
You know who Peanut the squirrel is?
yeah, we know. Yeah.
All
Ooh,
right.
okay. Nice, nice. Real quick here, let me I got some, and thank you so much, Past Master Dan, for sharing a link to visit Wolfpack Comics for Mike Barron books. Thank you for sharing that link. Thank you, mods. Let me invite two guests I got in the back. I want to introduce Apex Comics, who's been here many times. Shout out Apex.
Hey,
And
Katie. Hey, Mike.
first time coming by the channel, the Dawn.
Yo, what's
Welcome
up?
and good
Woo!
morning.
Hey,
Look,
Don.
I just got something to say real quick. Shame on Rippaverse. You should have Mike Barron front and center at all times.
Yes.
That's right. That's
Agreed.
right. We're fans
What's
of
up,
Mike.
Mike?
Come on, get those stories out. We want to see them.
Apex, what's up, buddy?
Hey, pretty good, Mike. I mean, Don.
I'll take it. I'll take.
This,
You can call me Mike Barron. I'll take it. I didn't earn it, but I'll take it.
You are
I
the
was.
Don.
I'm
I
the
mean,
dog.
the
There are
first
many
time
Dons, but there's only
there
one
are.
Don.
That's right.
The
That's
first time.
just
I'm sorry. The first time when I ran across this, I said, "Ethan, you're blowing my freaking mind, man. This could
I
happen." I
know.
said, "Make it
Crazy.
happen." And I, it's just evolved from there. He started drawing each character on this page. I'm like, this is developing really nicely. This will be like the biggest book CG has ever seen in its life. It can make a lot of money. I'm hoping like over a million. I'm thinking, man, with all these characters, and that's my prediction. That's my prediction. Why not? I'll back it.
Don't
I
oh
shoot
hope
yeah.
so low,
That'd be
man.
great. That'd
2
be great.
million.
2 million.
2 million.
That's it. There you go. This is really
Hi,
Yeah.
exciting.
Mama Donna in the house saying
I'm
what's
Mama
up,
Donna.
everybody.
Good morning, Mama Donna. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good
Hail
morning.
Chad, hail Commonsgate, hail everybody on the panel.
Hell,
Hail Katie did.
okay.
Hell to
Yeah.
you, hon. Hell to you. Yeah, no, this is gonna be good. I think it will do good. I mean, you got all these characters together, fighting a huge threat, which is I can't wait to see who the villain's gonna be.
Well,
Um,
there are some horrible monsters in the Comicsgate universe that my friends have created, and one of them might be the villain.
Oh, there. See the anticipation. And like I said, if you want to learn more about what's going to be going into this project, Mike has come by to let us know too that we need to check out King's Night, if not already. Tune into King's every Monday night. And they were going to be talking a little bit more about it, probably leave some new info out there that folks, that's first time hearing. So you don't want to miss it. And no, I think it's going to be great. It's definitely nice to see all these characters come together, and I see a lot of possibilities with it. It's a great way to get new readers. I
Yeah,
mean, and do it all in one book. One
yeah.
book. That's how I look at it, So
Agreed.
yeah, very good. Darren Bennett says Mike is the only writer that can tell this story. Thank you, Mike, for taking on this huge project.
Well, thank you,
Yeah,
Darren.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
was mildly interested, and then I heard that Mike was going to write it, and I got immediately moist behind it. I'm like, I
Yeah.
must.
Oh,
I have to
yes.
thank Ethan for the opportunity because
yeah.
he's the one who tapped me.
Mm-hmm.
He chose
And
a really great writers. Yeah.
oh yeah, you got to get the best of the best. So But I'm excited. I can't wait to see how it's gonna do and all this other stuff you got out, Mike. And I appreciate the mods for sharing the link for people who can go and get his books. There you go, Crazy Cat here, Tenure by Mike Barron on Amazon. So if you want that, go get
No, I never do,
it.
Marcus. I never do.
Marcus always gives me.
Oh goodness. Well, Dawn, it's good to see you. Welcome to the show. First time
Thank
here
you.
at the show.
Thanks for having me.
For those that don't know, tell us a little bit about the show you do every Saturday night, because you guys do it a little different.
Yeah, man, we're free and loose. We run a kick-ass little draw stream called The Studio, where most of the time we try to promote other indie comic creators and their campaigns. We draw their character, we shoot the shit with them. Can I say shit? I said shit. I apologize.
Yes, it's fine. I mean, look who you're talking to.
It was a great time. He said it a lot. It was great. We have fun, man. We Mama Donna sniping from the sidelines, keeping us all in check. Just like to have a good time, man. You know, just doing a damn thing.
And you celebrated your 200th episode
From the future. From the future. It was really our 52nd episode. I got to thank future Joe Sontag for that. He came from the year 2035, let me know what was up, said we'll still be around in the future. Appreciate that. I also have a detailed list of who will betray Comicsgate in the future. If you want to know, I'll be dropping the DMs in the year 2031. So, yeah.
Oh,
Ethan,
Lord.
I'll send it to you special, buddy. It's all good. Keep your head on the swivel. Katy Did's name is not there.
No,
my name was. My name was, but I redacted it. Disavow.
All right, guys, I'm going to bow out and cede my remaining time to these guys and whoever's waiting in the rings.
All hail, Mike Barron.
Thanks, Katy, for having me on. See you guys later.
Damn
Bye,
right.
Mike. Thank you so much. We'll see y'all tonight.
Keep kicking ass, sir.
Thank you. Shout out to Mike Barron for coming by and filling us in a little bit. So, and guys, subscribe to the studio. It's really great because you guys,
7 p.m. Eastern every Saturday.
Yeah, everybody does their own art style when it, with the characters they're promoting and stuff. So that's great. I like the concept of it. Just definitely. So let me go over here. We are going to promote someone else that went on to the Coctagon and decided to make it a little interesting, a lot of fun, and thank goodness our dear friend over at Frost Comics. Shout out to him. I will be clipping Ethan's reaction to it. I just couldn't get in time with it today before today's show, but don't worry, I might have it by Wednesday morning. So be on the lookout for that. But so he did a little snipping, and he gave us this video. Ethan played it. I believe it was Saturday night for Trashcast, and unfortunately, the campaign had just closed down. It is a storefront now, so guys, if you could share the link to Morningstar Chronicles, be sure to share that link. It's over on Fund My Comic, and it's storefront now. So if you weren't able to get a copy Saturday night, now is the time to do it. Go and check it out. Let me play this. And by the way, the chat over at the Coctagon, from what I've heard, didn't really feel for his performance act and all, but he did very well, and it's so good, and he put on a great show. So shout out to him.
Hell yeah!
Now we have Morningstar Chronicles. Jared, you are up. Jared, do you want me to share, or do you want to share? It's up to you.
Please go ahead and share the campaign page, but I'm going to be turning on my camera as soon as the time starts.
No worries. And I also have your trailer locked. I don't know if you'd let me know if you want to play it. That's up to you.
All right.
Let me put in the timer, and you're up.
All right. How do I even compete with a comic as legendary as Shadowpunk? Huh? How do I do that? I'll tell you how. Because it's simple. You have to learn how to move differently. That's right. I went to the School of Business, and I moved differently, y'all. we're going to talk about my comic book. My comic book. When is Shadowpunk even launching? October? That is years away. What do you want in your hands now? You want a comic. You have no idea when you're going to get Shadowpunk, but my comic, boom, it's done. This is how I'm going to win.
Done.
Morningstar Chronicles #1. Comic's already done. This is not a crowdfunder. This is a pre-order campaign. Yes, it is on Fund My Comic. Okay, but you're going there to buy my comic. MC1, it's already finished. I'm holding it. It's already real. You don't have to wait for some professional to finish scribbling detail onto some page for like 6 months or whatever. My comic is hot and ready to go as soon as the pre-order campaign closes. How much? Let's see. What is it? Is it $35? No, it's $10. That's right, $10, and you get a comic book that's already ready. And that's not all. We're throwing in this sweet-ass bookmark for every physical purchase for free. Normally, other indie comic creators would charge hundreds of dollars for cardstock with minimal detail on it. But here at Frost Comicsverse, we throw it in for free. Why? Because it's what's best for business. Now, this comic is written by me. I'm a literary genius, but it's drawn by Marcus Rosado. And you might be asking yourself, did he use 3D assets? Did he trace a toy gun? You know how you can find that out? By buying this damn comic. I ain't telling y'all shit on this stream unless you give me some money. You can find out when you read the comic. Character origins, we got him. We got a hero named Ghost. Villain origins, we got him. We got a villainous, sexy lady. We got everything. We got action. We got motorcycles. We got punching, thermal vision, intrigue, mystery, setup for future issues. All that is for you for just $10. That's all you got to do, plus shipping. I do have a business to run. I'm not paying for your shipping. You have to pay for the shipping. But the best part is I'm not just flexing my business skills. You get a chance to invest in my business yourself. I'm broke as hell. So each and every comic that you buy gets invested in the next issue or the next project. We got Morningstar 1 coming up in 2026. Every dollar that this comic book makes is going to Morningstar 1. So if you enjoy this sweet-ass comic, and you will if you buy it, then you can enjoy all the future business opportunities that we're going to present. We will win. And by we, I mean me. I'm going to win. This I'm going to win by being entertained. So go to fundmycomic.com/MC1. Check it out now. Order your comic. If you don't like physical, we got the digitals for just $5. And that's how we will win.
Nah.
Hey, wow.
Beautiful.
There you go. You said you would bring it. You did say you would bring it.
That's
you still got 26 seconds to go.
I just want to say to everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the stream. And genuinely, I love everybody on here. Whoever wins, they deserve it. Go back their stuff.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And there you go. Well, there you go. I've been scrolling through the pages. I mean, still got 10 seconds left.
Absolutely.
I appreciate the effort you've put into your
Hey man, I got to bring it for Shadowpunk. I can't fool around.
Shadowpunk is
I'm not going to make it the next round. Let's be real. Shadowpunk is Shadowpunk. So I got to make the most of these 3 minutes.
Thanks so much, man. See you around.
Thank you.
Bye. All right. Let me bring up the brackets. So let me post the thing. Everything's flicking up on here. So who won? Was it Shadowpunk or Morningstar Chronicles? The poll is in the chat. The shoulder hair was a nice touch. He really went out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision.
I think we're safe to end the poll. All right. So in the chat, they have voted for Shadowpunk, and with collecting with the judges, we have a vote. I count 1 for Shadowpunk, so that's 2 for Shadowpunk, 1 for Jared, 2 for Jared, and check that is 3 for Jared. That means we get Morningstar Chronicles. He didn't think he would win. It actually is Morningstar Chronicles. So I'm sorry there, Shadowpunk. You have been gonged off the show. And Jared, feel free to hang around.
All 3 judges scored this contest 48-47, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Morningstar Chronicles, #1.
What a miscarriage of justice! Wow. I mean, what can you even say? This was clearly rigged.
It wasn't even funny. In fact, I think it was plagiarism or some shit.
Man, oh man. How about instant rematch?
I honestly don't even know who this bloke is.
What a great
Sorry,
fight.
mate.
Somehow, MC1 wins 3 rounds to 2.
A lot of people are booing the decision. It was easily the toughest fight that you had in your career.
So there you go. So shout out to Jared from Morningstar Chronicles. He did so good. And I'm so glad that his campaign is now storefront. So you can go by there anytime to grab yourself a copy of Morningstar Chronicles. And let me go ahead and play the trailer and shout out to him for the amazing clip. He did very good. Nice editing at the end. I love it. He's always does a good job on his videos. And so shout out to him. So let's play this.
Mission control to Vic. Mission control to Vic. Vic, you ready, man?
Yeah.
Tell me you can trust me.
Don't forget our intel. Something about her is not normal.
You can trust me. You love me. You want to make me happy.
I know your hands are filthy, and I know about your tricks. The only thing I don't know is what you are.
You die for me.
But I'll figure that out.
Don't disappoint me.
Once I haul you out of here.
Who did you lose to make you this angry?
Not human. What are you?
I'm so much more.
So there you go, guys. Go check out Morningstar Chronicles. And no problem, Jared. I am so happy to have played the clip video. You did so good. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad that it's up. I hate that it was down at the time it happened, but hopefully sharing it here today. And we keep continuing to spread the word that more people will come back and back the campaign. So thank you guys so much. And thank you, Hun. And I'm sure now that I'll be streaming Crime Escape this Wednesday and Friday. Hopefully we get some time for you to come by whenever and continue promoting you and just hang out with you. You did a great job, man. Great job. Very good. Very, very good.
Back it
So
now. Back it
proud.
again. Back it plenty. Back it always.
That's right. I was in the chat. I was like, I am so proud of him. Doing so good. You know. So
Showmanship was on point.
Yes, it was.
110%.
Knocked it out of the park.
Hey, get creative with promoting, man. That's the way to do it, and it's awesome. So it's unfortunate the chat didn't feel the same way. Some people in the chat, but I thought he did a really good job. So
The chat can be educated.
Yeah.
Real quick, we got Darren Bennett here. Thank you so much for the $5 and continued support today. Thank you, CG creators and CG chat, and all CG supporters, and especially Katy did. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I will update the number on the banner there. Thank you for backing these great campaigns like Morningstar Chronicle and so many others. So I will play you. Why not? Let's do this. Thank you so much, and I'll play this for you because you did back it. And shout out.
I'll make it rain all day long. I'll make it rain all day long.
Thug. Yes.
It's so good. Shout out to Shelton Jetty. Wilberforce Wooster says, have you seen the latest your boy Zach video? No.
I have not.
She's still making videos?
Yeah.
I missed his car videos with his comic books in his lap, ripping them up at the end. I wish he'd get back to doing that again.
I think it'd be great. Be good.
Yeah, never go home again.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. We got a guest in the back, and oh the Lord.
Why are we doing this? Y'all can see it on the screen. I'm not going to repeat it. I don't understand why you think it's okay to do this. Every single time you talk about Earth July, it's such a weird thing for you to be doing. Me waiting for you to show me what needs to be added and explain why.
Alabama, we will I be true to thee.
Hello, Jay Bama. Good morning.
up,
I
Jay?
hope you feeling a little
Hey,
bit
guys.
better.
Roll
Heard
Tide.
you were doing some
Tide.
partying yesterday. You were in my group chat like, "Woo, I'm getting fucked up."
Oh, it
I'm
was
like,
intense.
oh
Oh yeah.
no.
See, I'm in the Bahamas right now. Let's see.
Hot damn.
Oh, nice. Let's see the
Wow, look at
view.
you.
Let me make it screen big.
Sweet.
They're building a dock right there, you know, right down there. So, but yeah.
Oh wow.
All right.
Very
and Now
good.
let's go to the better view. Me. Okay.
That's right. That's I will, Crazy Cat. If you can send me that, I'll play it most definitely. While you're doing that, we'll check out your boy Zach video. Welcome, J Bam. It's good to see you. Oh, spoiled it.
What's up? What y'all doing?
Not much. I don't know if you heard the news, J Bama, but I will be extending the morning show not just only on Mondays, but Wednesdays and Fridays. So Good Morning Comscape will be airing on Monday, Tuesday. Shit, why do I keep doing that? Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. 3 days
Best
a
news
week.
I've heard all day.
Yeah.
So you're going to be on Wednesday? Okay. Well, hey, it'll be a C day, so I might jump on.
Cool.
All right, good. Yeah, Wednesday, this Wednesday and Friday. So, but
All
yeah, that's the
Katy,
news.
all the time.
That's right. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna try it out for a month.
And you
And
guys
if
can
it does
super chat
well-
Katy for me to drink.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Not now, because I just stopped by. I got to go eat, but yeah. So we'll set that up Wednesday. About what time What time will you be streaming?
Same time. Same time, like always.
Oh wow, you
Mhm.
guys are gonna get me drunk at noon. Oh God.
Hell yeah.
Well, you asked for it, so you know. But
Well,
go ahead,
Cecil forgot
Bamo.
to send me the link yesterday, so he was supposed
Well,
to do
are
it.
you
so.
surprised? That's Cecil, though. You know,
course
he
he's
always
drunk,
forgets to send the link out to people. But no, it's good, J Bama. So if you need to hop off, you can. You can. I could tell you're about to go eat, but
No,
or did
I'm
you
gonna
want to
show
hang
you.
out for a little bit? Or
What's
you gonna
that?
show me
There's
something?
There's a
Let's
little
see.
towel guy.
Huh?
I have no
Hold the
idea what
camera
it is.
still.
What the hell is that? I thought it was a cat.
What is that?
I have no idea.
What
broken
is that?
statue?
Is that a pig?
It looks like a cat from here.
What's it made of?
Towels.
Oh, damn.
It's a goddamn 3D asset.
3D asset towel, huh?
So yeah, I'm gonna head out. If I
Okay.
come back on, and if you're still on, I might pop up back on. So you guys have fun.
right.
I know I will.
Have fun down there, dude.
Bye.
Later.
Good to see you.
Bye bye. All right.
Kick
thank
me.
you.
Kick
And
me. Kick Bama.
I can't kick you. You
Kick
can't
me.
kick yourself. I'll kick you. All right, there you go. And Gracie Cat, thank you. I'll pull that up. We're gonna get through this here, real quick. Dan. So Dawn,
Ma'am.
Lord, I thought we had a good conversation last night, and so this is the first time it's going to be shown here on Good Morning Comicsgate. So, of course, if you want to add anything to it, let me know.
I just want to thank you for coming on my show, not telling everyone to go to hell, not telling Comicsgate to go fuck themselves, being a true trooper, being awesome, being kind and considerate, and classing the joint up, and making me look good.
Well, the first time I clipped you was when Don Box got on there and said all that shit, and it just terrible. The first time I watched it, I was like, this is some stupid bullshit. So, but you guys got through it, and the show must continue. So,
Hell yeah!
Listen, we've all had to learn,
Learn every day.
That's right. All right, let's get into this clip. Let me go and play it. So I hopped on. This was the Dawn show this past Saturday. It was his 200th episode. Of course, you see Michael Bancroft, Joe Sontag, and all the other guys there. And we had a pretty good convo, so I thought I'd play it for you today. This is the first time you guys are seeing this, and so let's just check it out. But Michael Bancroft, it's good to see you and talk to you. I hope you've been doing well, hon. How's your new show going? The what was it, Coctagon thing? How's that been going for you, hon?
Well, I did the first one. That was a bit rocky. we were kind of like trying to figure it out. It was okay in bits, and then not in other bits. And then I got my Twitter account suspended.
Hey, Bancroft,
Yeah.
isn't the sequel to Coctagon going to be Dicksember?
So I haven't really been thinking about it. I've been doing this Cocktober, which is reading a comic every day of October and doing a little like 5-minute review of it. So that's really what I've been focusing on more. And I'm trying to get my my comic finished. So I haven't really been thinking much about the return of the Coctagon, but I did get a ton of feedback on what could make it work better and all that sort of stuff. So I've been collating that, and yeah, I don't know when exactly it's going to return, but hopefully not too. It was always going to be like a once a month, once every couple of months thing anyway. So,
maybe like once a month, you know, that'll give you kind of time in between. But I hope you continue it, man. I like to. I like
it was
to see it grow
interesting.
and do good.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was I don't know, it was fun. It was cool. A good amount of people watched it. There was a good amount of buzz. So yeah, I definitely do want to continue.
I lost. That sucked. Sorry about that, T Bunny.
Well, I wish you best of luck in that, Bancroft, and
thank you.
I think that's pretty cool. You're doing something different and unique. You know, I think it's a great way when it comes to promoting.
Yeah, well, you know what it's like with promoting. Like it can get a bit the same over and over again, and I've been doing it for for years now. That you like as well. I just think with YouTube, just like throw shit against the wall, see what sticks, see what doesn't, and just try new things. Always seems to be the best approach.
Well, that's what I liked about this show is that we got to draw other people's characters. For a while, I was saying, I can't sell these characters. And then I decided I'm going to really lean into it. I want to do the best I can for these promoters. Who goes on a promotion show and gets their characters drawn for them?
Right.
And so I wanted to lean into that. Now I really enjoy it.
Well, this show is great. I mean, you have gray beards and they do whatever care, but you guys are different in a sense that you're promoting, but you're drawing the character you're promoting. You're talking to them. You guys make it work. You really do. And that's why I enjoyed y'all's show. And that's why I try to mention it as much as I can, you know, because I like what you guys got here. So I enjoyed that.
It's all James's fault, really.
We like to think of it as organized chaos, Katie.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's no. If we ever did something professional, got like headphones or something and didn't have to talk over each other all the time.
Yeah, bring back the echo. That was fun.
Yeah, that was
You need to get good headphones, a good mic, you know, and then a good voice too, which not everybody has, but that's all right. You'll get there someday.
A humble brag, Joe. Jesus.
Yeah, that's all I do. Humble.
I've tried gargling with honey. It doesn't work.
We did a Dan Lawless on not long ago.
Oh, nice.
That was fun.
Yeah, Dan's great.
Dan's a nice guy.
Yeah, Dan's cool.
He was asking me a lot of questions about Gene Colan and all those artists that I know that I went to school with. He really
Marcus
is a nice
threw me
guy.
a cover that is
Dan Lawless was fanboying over Marcus like the
Yeah,
whole
it's
time.
true.
Oh yeah. At first it was Dan Panosian that was fawning all over him. Then Dan Lawless.
Yep. And then Joe, you were kind of you know
fawning over him
you gotta
too.
admit, you know.
I was all about it. I was very starstruck. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that.
Just the name Marcus, you know. He's a giant.
Yeah, Butterscotch is back. Drawing will stop.
Well, Marcus, you do great work. I've
Oh, thank
definitely
you. I
liked your art.
appreciate it.
Come on, Katie. The
Tight.
hat's already tight on his head. What do you
Well,
got?
Katie,
No, let me
Katie
make
knows
it
a little
tighter,
bit
okay?
about. She knows a little about some of the stress I've been through with this drama stuff, and I
Yeah.
still work with that guy.
What drama? What are you talking about? There's no drama here. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you've been through. Yeah, we've all been through it. I mean, it's crazy stuff.
Disavow. Everything is normal. Everything is great.
No, I hear you, Marcus. And you know what? It's a shame, you know, in a sense.
Oh, it really is a shame. I never thought it was going to be like that. I know another guy. It's the same thing. No, we never thought that was going to happen with that guy. It's amazing.
Bancroft knew. He's from the future.
Bancroft's from the future. He knew.
I know all.
Except the winning lottery.
You know,
No, I do. I know them. I can't tell them to you. I told you already.
Well, you are time zone wise, Michael. You
Yeah,
are ahead of
it's-
time of everybody. You're more in the
is now-
future.
It is now almost 1 o'clock on Sunday.
Oh,
wow!
NFL football.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry.
Have you watched your Marvels?
A little bit.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Hey, Mama Don. Sweet thing.
I cannot believe we've been doing this a year and change.
I forgot that it was just me, you, James, and Doc. When I saw that, like,
yeah.
oh my God, it was only 4 of us.
And Bancroft was our first guest ever.
That I remember.
Mhm.
And he's still having PTSD about it.
It took me a year. It took me a year to get over it, to be able to come back on.
We had Art on, and he's scared of us now.
Yeah.
Art's been a busy man.
Yeah, he is. I barely see him anymore.
Yeah, I think him and his wife are trying to get their book together, so but I hope he's doing well.
Dan Lawless DM'd me and said, "Stop telling everybody I don't like you. It's not true."
I got drunk with Artsy Bear once years ago. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
I still think about it.
Oh,
It's
nice.
just like we should totally do that again. But I didn't know if we were like actually big drinkers. We just had a lot of fun getting drunk one day and just streaming nonsense. It was a lot of fun.
That's the
Oh, I
best
bet
time.
that was a lot
honestly.
of fun.
Hey, Katie, do you ever think of making your own comic?
Oh Lord, honey, no. First off, I ain't that creative, and second, I do not have time. I've had people ask me like, "Why don't you do a calendar?" And I'm like, if I had all the time in the world, I would try to make a comic or do a calendar, but I just don't have the time. I'm not that creative, so
We can
I
help.
can't write worth of shit.
It's a good thing you have a lot of friends that draw comics.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, I'll say one thing about this crowdfunding thing. It has convinced me not to crowdfund. It's like, I'll forget this thing. I'll just wait, if my writer who I used to do comics with wants to do it, then I'll think about it.
Sheldon says
Yeah.
we can't
Yeah.
write for all artists.
I would not actually recommend anyone getting into this. It really is a calling that you really, really, really want to do. I kind of feel like you have to do.
Yeah.
It's not something anyone should just jump into. Definitely, I'm going to make some money. No, you're not. If you're going to make money, it's going to take decades, and it's going to be because you've built up this enormous audience of people who really care about your stuff. Like, thinking this is a quick buck is just insanity. It is so much work and so much headache.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You put yourself out there for everyone to judge, and you got to kind of, go through the process and everything. It really is a very difficult task to do. And plus as well, I think there should be, I wish there were more people who were just readers who were making content about the stuff, who don't have to they don't have that creator label on them.
Right.
I think that's a good thing.
Well, and I've had I'm sure Michael, you probably had this experience. You get new people that are new to the space, to the scene, and they ask me to promote them, and I'm like, well, I will get around to it, but I always tell them, look, people need to get to know who you are. You need to be in the chats, talk to people, say hello, let people. That's the important part, is for people to get to know who you are. You have to be in the chat or whatever to show I don't want to say show commitment, but to show that you're here for community and not just here to make a quick buck. Does that make sense, Michael? Am I making
perfect sense? Yeah,
it does make sense, but it doesn't even need to be that. It's just that there are a seemingly infinite number of people out there making comic books. That's what it feels like. Especially if you have a YouTube channel that's focused on comic books, and you can't feasibly have everyone on all the time. But the biggest thing I find is the people who just want to come in and they just jump in the chat and say, "Hey, here's my book. How can I post a link? Talk about my book," sort of stuff. What happens is no one cares. You know, that's the thing. Even if it's a really good book, people don't really care because they don't know who you are. They don't really know. They have an infinite number of choices, not only from crowdfunding but from all mainstream to choose from to invest in. Why would they just back yours just because they see it? And most of the time with these guys, it isn't going to be the best thing they've ever seen anyway.
Right.
So yeah, I do. You know, we've always advocated this. If you want to kind of get into this scene and make it work, yeah, like hang out, build a rapport with people, with other creators and readers and everything, and just sort of get, you know, it'll get to the point where people will say to someone like Katy or me or other people who promote, hey, you should get this guy on. You know?
Yeah.
There's only one book that can show up on stage and all the panties drop. That's Reaper Destroyer #2 coming soon.
That is true.
Well, and I tell people, you know, with the unfortunate situation where, like, you know, with Jamie Reyes and Rob Hunter and some others, you know, a lot of people are wary of especially new folks that they don't really know, and so that's why I always tell them you need to really get involved in the community because you know a lot of people are very particular who they back. Thank you. And you know, so.
Yeah,
And you gotta expect
those two
too,
really
like if you're gonna get on a stream and promote for the first time, you have to expect that you're not gonna get backers the first night. It takes time to build up for people to get to know you. You know what I'm saying? Like you just gotta put in the hard work and try. You can't expect somebody just to have you on a promotion. That's the end of it. No, you have to put in the work. I mean, I've learned that, you know, especially when it comes to friends, you know, recently having a friend walk away, you know, they expected me to and some others to put in that work for them, and it's like, well, I can only do so much. It's all up to you. I mean, because they were gone for a period of time and then they just showed back up with a campaign, and it's like, you know, they were like, oh, it's not like what it was before. I said, yeah, but you've been kind of gone. Nobody kind of heard you, and then you pop up with this. I don't know. You can't expect the host and, you know, your fellow friends to do the work for you. You got to put in the commitment, you know.
No commitment. Just give me money.
Yeah, like throughout the years, we've had this joke, and I hope everyone understands. It is a joke. It is a meme. The Bancroft bump. But everyone knows in reality. Say, for instance, one of our biggest shows is probably yours, Joe.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Where
maybe one
you
day.
raised something like $25,000 on that day one.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And you know, and yeah, everyone was like, "Yeah, this is great," you know, the show and everything. But I mean, it was you that did it. It was your book. It was, you know, you'd been working hard building all that up for years.
Y'all ain't got nothing on the
artwork and everything. It's not just that you came on my show. That's kind of relevant. I think I do put on a good launch stream, but
yeah, it was fun.
The point is, it was you, and we've seen that where other people, like we had one guy on who didn't have a single image on his campaign, not a single image, and it didn't do anything. I mean, I didn't know that at the time.
Much. I got
I didn't know that
just
he didn't have a
hearing
single
that
image.
statement.
Yeah,
I got but I'm going to
I
add
had to instigate certain requirements for launch streams after.
Yeah.
But there's something I want to add, and I think this is because I did this. When you get onto a show like Michael's or Joe's, because I've been on both their shows, one, thank them for having you there first, because you know, they didn't have to have you on the show. And then once you start fulfilling your campaign, put out that, you know, because they did help promote you, again, thank them again like I did. You know, I thanked everybody Ethan even had me on one time. I thanked everybody who helped me in any shape, way, or form. And that's something I think that I feel that you should do, especially if they're going to stick their necks out for you. At least thank them for helping you out.
You're welcome, James.
Yeah, I tried to make sure I did the same thing for my book.
No, Don, you're only saying that because of pages, but you know.
Still welcome.
Well, Katy, now you have all these other days on. You think Aaron LaCressi will show up?
Well, now he doesn't have an excuse. You know, like, it's only one day and it's so early in the morning. No, Aaron, you're going to be on my show one day, and it's going to be fantastic. And then when he gets off the stream, he's going to be like, wow, why did I wait so long? It was amazing. You know,
I'm one of his mods, so I'm like watching this every week. And you're the nicest person, and he gives you the hardest time. It's so weird. I don't know how that happened. I mean, that was joking around, but it's really funny.
Oh yeah, Katy, that book you helped me
Isn't that a different
promote,
John Edwards?
Yeah.
it funded, and we just finished fulfilling it. So thank
Oh,
you. for your help.
good.
In
I'm
fact,
so
I sent out
glad,
a couple
John.
copies myself today.
Well,
I
that's
don't know if y'all
awesome.
know,
I'm
but
so happy for you.
You're doing
Well,
it.
congrats, John. I'm really glad, and I'm glad I had you on. You're always. I need to get you in the room so you can come by the morning show whenever. So.
Yeah, we'll have to figure
Yeah.
something out.
You know, and speaking of that, Katie, I really got to thank you again for adding me to that. I appreciate it like immensely.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad that you got to be on stream with Ethan and all on the mail-in of the Black Riding Hood.
Yeah, that was awesome. I saw some of that myself.
That was a lot of fun. It's like I said, I was like, what are they gonna do? Cancel me harder? Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
Katie, I
Right
thank
back.
you
Hold on
again,
one
but I
second.
don't want to sound like a simp on air. But thank you anyway. Katie, I love your clips, man. They're just too cool.
Well, thank you. I've been enjoying them. I will say,
You got to be tied up July. Come on.
oh, dude, I'm so
Good
fucking done
God.
with his ass. I can't stand it anymore.
How can somebody mess up the announcing of their child? Jesus.
I know that I found it the Riververse.
I know that people get mad if we
But it
say
ain't
that
about
stuff.
me. It's not me.
They
I didn't
hate
do
you.
it. Wasn't me.
It's just like I've listened to him for 2 years, and it's just it gets to the point where like I'm falling asleep listening to it.
Well, no, I tried to listen to him before he did all this, because there's one of the guys to listen to and stuff. I couldn't. do
Yeah,
it.
that's the thing is, what's
I couldn't
weird?
do it even before. He's not a great streamer.
Yeah, Marcus, like that's why I always tell myself, like, how did I used to listen to him before? But it's because he had the monetize your haters thing. But and I don't know, maybe he had more energy back then, but it's definitely different now. And it's like, how did I do that? But no, I've been enjoying clipping, and I know some people, I recently had someone who was not happy about me posting a clip of Anna with the Cynic and Ruby, and I try to explain to people, it's like, look, I have to cover everything that goes on. Like if like for instance Anna or somebody is on a smaller creator's channel, yeah, I want to highlight that, because the thing about the clips too is it's my way of also promoting their channels. Like I try to make sure I have the links and stuff, because people don't really. I know people don't like clippers, but they can be great promotional advertisements. Like for instance, I put up a clip of y'all when, people who didn't hear your channel before or whatever, and they kind of like what was going on in the clip and the vibe. And it's like, let me go check them out, man. That's the goal of the clips too, is promote
it's
channels.
not always a negative. I mean, we didn't come off bad when you clipped us.
No, we didn't come off bad at all. It wasn't us.
No.
It wasn't us at all.
And imagine it happened again last week. The same
Did
exact
it really? And I missed it?
with Chuck Dixon.
It tried to happen in the chat a little while ago.
Wait,
I
here
shut that down.
or the other person's channel?
On the
Was
other
it here?
person's channel.
No, I wasn't here.
Oh,
He had Chuck Dixon for 4 hours. It didn't happen here, no.
4 hours.
yeah, that was a disappointment. Like, and I feel bad. Michael disavows all this. He is not a part of any of this. He does. Because I know Michael, you don't get into
Michael,
it. So.
you be happy in the dark up there.
Yeah,
I'm just sitting here.
just
Well,
put
the other
your
side of the
headphones
world.
on.
Always am.
Thinking about your fosters.
Yeah.
No, I
foster
appreciate you,
kids.
Michael. I don't want to ever, get you in, and put you in a situation you're not comfortable in.
You're screwed, buddy.
You, so.
You're screwed.
I've been
But no,
around here for 7, 8 years. Just
So
doing
you're
my
like,
thing,
fuck it.
and it's gonna stay like that.
Salty dog.
You're like,
But here's the
fuck
thing:
it.
my whole time in this 7, 8 years I've been doing this, everyone I know's always been fighting and hating each other.
Not me.
And that's
I
how
love
it is. So I'm used to it now.
Yeah.
Well, that's that's the the thing, thing, Michael. I want to purpose is what I hear all the time is it's different now. It's different now, but then I get people that say that been here for like it's long, like you say like, well, it's there's always drama. There's always somebody fighting with someone. There's always beef, and
Beef
it's
is
just
what we're
the
doing.
way it is. It's life.
Well,
Anywhere
look,
you
things-
go,
things
any
obviously
community
do
you go
change.
to, there's always a
Yeah.
fight and a beef.
Things obviously do change over years, and that's just how things are. But you just have to have your own
Adapt.
kind of line in the sand, and that's where you stay.
Me and Doug
Right.
Bacon had beef.
Well,
What's that?
Me and Doug
Go
Bacon
ahead.
had beef.
You both had beef?
We had beef.
Where's,
We're
where's,
not bacon?
where's the beef at?
We had beef and chicken and turkey.
Oh my god.
Terrible.
I'm a dad, and even I
Leave it to the blonde. Don't fuck it up.
I was here all night.
Don't forget
But
chicken.
no, I respect you, Michael, because you do put a line in the sand. You say, this is where I stand. I'm not moving from it. Whether you agree with it or not, this is just where I'm at. And I appreciate that. I like seeing people
The
take
problem
stand
with
when they
Michael
believe.
Bancroft putting a line in the sand where he's at. Have you seen the creatures that live down in Australia?
Oh my
Well,
goodness.
that's I mean, that's why I give
insane.
them more
Yeah, very
respect.
cute.
All right, so there you go, guys. So that clip will be out later today, and I want to thank the Dawn and all of them for having me on. I thought we had some really good discussions. So
It
I
is
wanted to share
amazing how retarded I am.
What?
I don't really
Real
watch.
quick.
I don't really watch it back. I'm like, God, I'm so stupid. It's awesome.
Real quick, I want to play this little short clip. I've got two guests. One of them a king, and of course, another one that's hasn't been by the channel in a while. Let me go ahead and bring them in. Hell to the lovely chat. Hello, Fusebox and CG King Joe M. Sontag.
Hey.
What's up? Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Good morning.
Hey.
Good to be here. It's the first time I've been on the CG Morning Show. Good morning, Comicscape.
There you
It
go.
has, yes. It's the first
Joe.
time you've come by. Thank you so much for all the great shout outs, by the way, for the morning show. You know, I had to flip them
absolutely.
and be like, look, even Joe likes my morning show. So,
Hey, I love the
but,
sound of my own voice. So anytime you want to clip it and play it, I am good for that. So thank you for it.
oh, no problem. No problem. You've been a busy man because I know so you're on your phone, so I'll try to pull it up here. Your second chance campaign
Yeah.
of Reaper the Destroyer is live right now. And let me go and try to pull that up. What's it been like just since you became king and everything? And by the way, when I clipped you the day that Charlie Kirk was assassinated, I listened to that whole stream when I was at
Yeah.
work. So, and it was really good, and that's why I had to
Thank you.
clip some of it. So, but how
No,
you
I
been?
appreciate it.
Fill us in. What's going on? Your thoughts on that and much more. While I want to pull up your campaign here.
Well, since I've been king, I guess it's been interesting. I'll say the least. It's funny because once I was announced to be a king, and Ethan reached out, and I thought it was really awesome that he invited me on to be one. It was a really cool conversation with him. And if anybody knows me, it's funny because I've always stayed really neutral with a lot of this stuff. Kind of like Michael Bancroft. You guys are just looking at that clip with him, and I try to stay neutral with everybody because I got friends on all sides of things. But it's so funny that once you become a king, like you're all of a sudden now open for attack, and the amount of people that I deal with now on a regular basis for no reason is pretty fun. I honestly have fun with it. Nobody that like kind of gives an attack on campaigns or calls you names or that stuff really bothers me in any way. I just think it's funny watching the change. Like, oh, he's a king now. Like, he must be bad. Whatever. But regardless, getting to know a lot of the kings, getting to know you, Katy, it's been really fun. I've enjoyed going on every Monday on the Kings. Drawing has been really fun. I mean, the amount of talent that is on that show, years of artistic talent and just legends that are on that show. It's a very honor to be a part of it all. So, no, it's been fun. Been good.
Well, good. We're happy to have here, and I feel you too. I'm in the same kind of position with like friends that's on all parts of both sides. I got friends that are beefing with one another and stuff, and so it's trying to stay neutral and be supportive of both of them, and
Yeah.
I get it, man. It's hard, but we're glad that you're part of the Kings, and I'm so
Thank
glad
you.
that you are getting this up for this Reaper Destroyer issue 1. This is the second chance because you got number 2 coming up very soon. So
Yeah. So it's funny because I think on your show, Don, when I was talking on Saturday, I think I'm debating if I want to do issue 2 this year or next year because we're getting kind of close to the holiday seasons. And I've said this before when I've been on the Kings, like with issue 2, I really want to do the campaign right, just like we did with issue 1. I don't want to rush it just to try to get it out there. So I'm debating if I'm going to do it this year or push it to next year. But right now we got the second chance campaign going on, which if anybody didn't get the first book, now's your chance to jump in, and if you bought the first book, this isn't a chance to get more money. Don't feel like you have to go out and get this unless you want to get new covers to support me, which is great. But this is for people that might now just be getting to know me because I've been on the Kings, might just be hearing Reaper Destroyer for the first time and want to check the book out. Instead of having to wait for a catch-up tier on the second campaign, which, it's going to be a while till that comes out. So I figure this is a good chance to get in, ground floor, know the characters, read the book. We got some awesome covers. Isaac Bell, if you guys don't know him, yeah, he does a book called Metal Shade and Hex. He's a great dude, great artist. He's been doing the crowdfunding and Comic-Con scene for forever. And he knocked out an awesome cover right there for me. And then, of course, I've got a cover that I did. But, what I love about this campaign is I got to use Dale Keown's sketch. And if you guys don't know, I'm a huge Dale Keown fan, going all the way back to when I was 13, 14 years old. I used to write the dude all the time. He used to send back letters from his studio as well. And getting a chance to get a cover for him on the first campaign was absolutely amazing. I always have to brag because I'm pretty sure I'm the first person to get a Dale Keown cover that wasn't a king at the time. And I got mine before John Malin. So just like I always got to put that out there. I got mine before the Godlike cover of John Malin's came out. So I got to want that. Shout out to John. But Dale was so great with getting this done, and the pencil work of the sketch of the cover that we did for issue 1, just in its own, was just a beautiful piece of art. And I was like, we got to get this out here. So we're doing a sketch cover of issue 1 of Dale's work, and I think it looks amazing. So bare bones campaign, nothing major to it. I want to get in and out. It's only 30 days. I think there's 14 days left. No in demand, no extension. We're going to go right to print, get the books out to people, and then I'm going to be full focusing on issue 2. And I got a ton of stuff in the works for next year with my company, Superior Press, including possibly Reaper Destroyer 2 and maybe a few other titles as well. So lots of things in the work, crazy busy, but it's insanely exciting right now.
Amen,
Yeah, it
brother.
looks fantastic. Looks fantastic. So who is Reaper the Destroyer? For those that have never heard of him, who is he?
Well, Reaper Destroyer is a story of a guy named Matthew Walker, who's imprisoned in the supernatural suit of armor, and he's being tormented by one of the ancient spirits of death, being forced to play an end-time style game by the ruling immortal elites. It's a sci-fi action fantasy book. If you guys, I've tried to push back on this just a little bit. If anybody knows me, you know my love for the 90s. You know my style artistically is derived from the 90s. But it's not really trying to do a 90s book per se. It's just my influences, right? So my storytelling, my art. But I'm hoping that the story is a little bit more modern day in writing and not so much because, the 90s get a bad rap for various reasons. I happen to think there was a great era for comics, but people like to shit on it all the time for the story. So it's not me trying to produce a 90s book. It's just, I guess, aesthetically what it looks like. But the story is very much more horror, sci-fi, fantasy in elements because I do a lot of world building. I'm a huge fan of like Tolkien and guys that can create their own lore, mythology, and all this stuff. So this has a lot of conspiracy theories, a lot of mythology, kind of all wrapped into one giant story that I'm telling. It's an ongoing series. It's this book is a 44-page floppy. Issue 1, it's not a graphic novel, so it ends on a cliffhanger. We're setting up for issue 2. We have a 5-issue story arc that we're working on right now. But if you guys love the old, dark anti-heroes of the past, you're gonna love this. It's got sexy women, it's got awesome monsters, immortals, it's got badass looking character design. You guys aren't gonna want to miss this book. It's awesome. And the GOAT himself, Mark Silvestri, endorses this book. So I just have to throw that out there.
Yes.
You've seen it?
Nice.
Yes,
I
signed
have.
off on it? Yeah. So I'm
Dude,
using that.
dude.
I
Damn.
gotta say something about your book, Joe. I backed it twice, and I'm glad I did.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
I backed it up against the wall, made sweet love to it.
Oh goodness, it's a beautiful book.
Nice.
The colors look fantastic. I'm sorry if I missed this, but who did the colors?
No, yeah. So this page right here was by Kyle Ritter. He was the original colorist on the book.
Yikes.
But he only did I think 5 pages before he had the dip. He had stuff going on in his life, and that's fine. No worries whatsoever. But Dave Kemp, who is the main colorist on issue 1 and going forward, did the rest of the colors, and he did a great job of transitioning from Kyle, who's a fantastic colorist. I really enjoyed working with him, and he put a lot of work into those 5 pages just to make it look what it was, and it captured everything that I was looking for. And Dave came along and brought that up and just continued that. So I've been very fortunate with the team I've been able to work with on this book.
Don't be
No
so
matter-
modest, Joe. You're talking about Dave Kemp, the colorist of Spawn. Come on.
Yeah, Dave Kemp, he always worked in the industry. Him and his brother Dan, worked on Spawn and a bunch of other Tom McFarlane production. I think Dave also did a run on Green Lantern. I can't remember what issues, but he knows what he's doing. He's a fantastic colorist too, and him and I mesh very well for what we're looking stylistically wise, especially for issue 2.
Come over there and knocked it out the freaking park, man.
He did. He absolutely killed it.
It's just gorgeous. I just can't get
Thank
over
you.
it. And it's just, I'm looking forward to reading it. You sent me a copy of it, and
Yes.
so I'm excited to read it. And even like I see it here and it's gorgeous, but looking in the book, it's beautiful. So very nice. And so, how many pages is this?
This first issue is 44 pages. It was actually originally only supposed to be 32, but I ended up extending it, which I recommend creators don't ever do because it takes longer to get your book out when you decide to, I'm just going to make this, another 15 pages or whatever you'll want to do. Don't do that. Just stick with your normal page count and get the book out. But it ended up being 44 pages, and it's good because there's a lot of story building, a lot of introduction to characters I had to do in this issue to get everything in that I wanted to. It probably could have been a larger book if I wanted, but I got into this business as far as the crowdfunding go, or to make comic books, not graphic novels. Like, I don't want to spend all this time drawing these massive books that take forever to get out because I'm not the fastest artist in the world. I want to produce my best work that I can, especially for people that are paying $25 or whatever it is for a book. So I don't want to cheapen the process. So going forward, I think the page count is going to be closer to 32 with issue 2 going forward, just so I can get the books out faster. But yeah, this is a solid 44 pages. It's fun. It looks great. It feels great in your hands. I mean, the images here, the PDFs look great, but I mean, it did. The quality of printing that came out was fantastic. When you flip through this, I mean, it looks and it reads so well. I'm extremely proud of how this book came out.
You should be, dude. You should be.
Thank you.
Definitely. Beautiful stuff.
It's not even my book, and I'm proud of it.
Well, I
love
can
the
already tell looking. Go ahead, Ben. So go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just saying that I love the design of Reaper Destroyer. Like I
Yes.
love the outfit and everything. Like it's got that perfect aesthetic that I look for in like a superhero.
Way better than Death Shroud. Way better.
Right?
Well, thank you for that. One of the things I'm most proud of is the design of the character. And a lot of people seem to really love the design. Other artists really like it as well. I've heard from other artists, people enjoy drawing the character, which is a huge compliment because to me, he's a fun character to draw. And I like the fact that other artists enjoy drawing him as well. But yeah, it's funny because I've said this before, even with the Death Shroud stuff when that was going on, that there's nothing unique about a guy in a hood and a cape. It's been done before, but it's just a cool aesthetic, right? It just looks cool for the dark characters. And I don't know. There's something about this character. I just think regardless if people think he looks like Spawn or the Darkness or whatever, I think there's still a uniqueness within the design that is purely, Reaper Destroyer when you see him. I don't think you can confuse him with anybody else, to be honest. And that's my own bias, but I'm just going to put that out there.
Well, I said it before when you were on my channel, but like my hot take, I think he looks cooler than Spawn.
Yes, and I love that. I need to use that as a quote. I gotta get that as a quote somewhere. I gotta put it. I need to put it into a trailer or on my website or something. Yeah, that's what I need.
Oh, well, it's definitely beautiful. And real quick, because I have 2 Ko-fi donations that are for Joe. But I want to say, just looking at these pages, like I can already tell this is going to be so easy to read. It's easy. The dialogue is easy to follow. Where you got the lettering and the placement, and thank you for that because that's important for first time comic book readers.
Oh, yeah.
Is you make it to where it's easy for even us normies to follow. And so I like that because everybody's so used to manga, you read backwards and stuff.
Oh,
But
right, yeah.
you're making people read the correct way. Well, it is the correct way. It's you have it set up to where it's not so confusing to where it's like, okay, who starts where to talk? Like,
Right.
I can already tell it's easy to flow because that's the real important.
Oh, look at that! Look what.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, beautiful looking book.
Receipts, baby. Receipts right there. Right there.
No, I got to give a shout out to Eric Weathers when it comes to the lettering. I mean, he does a fantastic job, and he's great at sitting down and going through corrections and making sure everything is really good. So, working with as professional as people as you can, I think produces some of the best stuff. And like I said, I was blessed and still am blessed to work with such a great team on this book to bring it all together. So yeah, shout out to everybody that was a part of it.
Oh, definitely,
Oh, yeah.
definitely. Dennis Rodriguez, thank you so much for the coffee support. I appreciate it. And he says for the $5, thank you so much. He says, thought Joe's place was King's due to his art from Reaper, not Rippa Destroyer. God always put good people where they belong. Hell, Comicsgate. Well, you're fitting on that show.
yeah.
You got a great voice. You do amazing art. You contribute to the panel. Like I'm so glad that you're on Kings every Monday. It's very
Thank
fitting
you.
for you. So,
No, I
thank you
appreciate it.
so
It's fun to be on there. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. And especially when y'all do auctions, it helps you guys out, while you're
Oh,
in the
for sure.
process of getting your books ready and stuff. So, yeah, definitely shout out to you. I'll play a clip for both Dennis Rodriguez, but also Tiki the Mighty over here said, just backed Reaper Destroyer. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Boom.
Hell yeah, thank you. Shout out.
Yeah, hell yeah. Tiki, I added your name to the banner, and this is a clip I have to play for anyone who backs campaign.
I'll make it rain all day long. I'll make it rain all day long.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Tiki, for not only supporting the channel through Ko-fi, but supporting Joe Songtag here. Thank you, thank you. And to you and Dennis Rodriguez, thank you so much for using Ko-fi. I will play this for you.
なる世界で何度だってさ触れる心ない言葉うるさい声に涙がこぼれそうでもありきたりな喜びきっと二人なら見つけられる Never gonna give you up Never gonna let you down Never gonna run alone yeah You deserve to Never gonna make you cry Never gonna say goodbye Never gonna tell you lie And hurt you Never gonna give you up Never gonna let you down Never gonna run alone yeah You deserve to Never gonna make you cry
Thank you guys so much, so much. I appreciate it. And guys, please continue checking out Reaper the Destroyer's Second Chance. Sign up for issue 2 because you're going to be launching that. You said it's going to probably be a while. So at least with the Second Chance, it helps people get something to read while they wait for issue 2.
Yeah, definitely jump on the Second Chance if you haven't read the book yet. Definitely do that because I'm debating. I'm talking to a lot of different people, including Rick Saylor, who's in the chat. He's my talent manager, as I call him. But I've been talking to a lot of people trying to get advice because, like I said, I don't want to just cram it and try to get it out before the holiday season. If I have to wait till next year, I might push it till next year. So, I mean, just follow me on X all over. I'll make updates on Ronan Joe channel as well if you guys watch my shows. And I'll get you guys all the information when we actually do it. But the Second Chance campaign right now, 14 days left, no in demand, no extension. Get it while it lasts because this will be the last chance before issue 2's catch up tier.
So there you go, guys. Go check it out. And Joe, I know you're a busy man, so before I move on to our next segment, I want to get you a chance to. Is there anything you would like to share with everybody? Regarding Comicsgate, with the Kings United that's coming up.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
very exciting. Mike just came by and said that we need to watch the Kings tonight because more info is going to be coming out about that.
It's a safe space, Joe. You can tell everyone how you feel about me.
There you go.
Well, I love Don. Everybody knows I love Don. No,
Yeah.
comics get united or Kings, whatever it's going to be called. I think it's going to be a really awesome concept. Obviously, check out tonight with more discussion. I think Mike is doing a great job, or going to do a great job writing it. But I think this is going to be a project that I think people have wanted for a while, just going back for years. I think I've heard people talk about just back when it was really only just kind of like the top 3 guys getting those characters together. But now we're talking about getting, man, this could be like 10, 15 characters together. So I mean, it's going to be a massive undertaking. I can't wait to see what Mike is going to do with it. But I think it's going to be a one of a kind, unique book. I know there's going to be a lot of announcements and talk about like the artists and all this stuff. And there's been some things out there. It's been said. I guess I missed it. Ethan even announced it, so I thought this was still all kind of behind the scenes until this morning when I saw Mike jump on. But no, you guys are not going to want to miss it. I'm telling you, tune in tonight for the Kings, and then get prepared for this, because I think this has the potential to be a absolutely huge campaign. Because you're talking about getting every big character, all the Kings together, and it's going to be a fun, massive story. So I'm Jack, just excited to be a part of it. So, yeah, I'm pumped.
I'm excited too. So, and one more thing before you go. Is there anything you would like to say to, of course, you'll be back again real soon, but is there anything you want to share with the chat and those that are watching, where they can find you, any thoughts to Comics Gain, any advice and all that good stuff, anything you'd like to share before I let you go?
Yeah, you can find me on all social medias under Joe Sontag or Joe M. Sontag. I'm primarily on X, but I am on Facebook and Instagram as well. I try to answer all my DMs as much as I can. I enjoy talking to people and having discussions about whatever. You can always reach me for any kind of questions about the book. I try to make myself very available. The Ronan Joe channel, go check that out. Sub to that. That's my YouTube channel. We talk comics over there, pop culture stuff. My streaming is a little erratic right now because I'm really busy with a lot of the Reaper Destroyer stuff, but I'm going to get back on track and get a little bit more. Usually we do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, but keep an eye out for that. As far as advice, I mean, honestly, I have to say that this crowdfunding game that we're in, CG especially, is probably the best place you're going to be for new time creators to get their books out there. Brand new creators like me. I was a first time creator when I launched Reaper Destroyer. No industry work whatsoever, no following, and I was able to come in here. People got to know me, and I was able to launch and have a really, really good launch with Michael Bancroft back in 2022, which was awesome. And here we are today. But just, if you're going to make a book, guys, and I say this to everybody, take your time with it, make it the best it can be, make it as professional looking as possible. And, we're all going to stub our toes going forward. We're going to learn as we go. I mean, even the helpful criticism I've got for Reaper Destroyer issue 1 has helped a lot from various people. You got to take things with a grain of salt sometimes, but things that actually help you improve storytelling or anything that's going to help improve the book going forward, listen to and try to implement that, because we're all starting from the same place and we're all going to get there at some point. So just keep at it. It's a rough space sometimes. I understand there's drama out there, but just keep doing you. Don't let anybody else stop you from doing what you want to do, what you want to love. Take the Don as a perfect example. Go out there, start an awesome channel, get art going, get a great book. Yeah. You're my guy. You know that. Follow Katy's footsteps. I mean, look at this channel. Look how this blew up. Nobody really does the clipping stuff. You carved out your own little area in the space as well, and it's really taken off. And now people, you're like a celebrity, right? Everybody knows you now. So it's
thank
just,
you.
It's a fun time. Absolutely. It's a fun time to be alive. But everybody, I can't just sit here and compliment everybody. Everybody gets one. Everybody gets a compliment. But no, it's a fun time to be a creator. It's a fun time to be a content creator as well. So just, if you want to do it, get out, do it, be yourself. Don't get wrapped up in a bunch of BS. Just have fun. That's all I gotta say.
Amen to that. Amen, Joe. It's good to see you, my friend. Have a wonderful day, and we're glad to hear your daughter's doing much better. She's feeling a lot better. So
yes, thank you.
We've definitely been thinking and praying for her. So we're glad that she's doing great, and we will see you later tonight on Kings.
Absolutely. I appreciate that so much. I'll see you all tonight at 7 p.m. Kings, Ethan Van Sciver's channel. Don't want to miss it. See y'all later.
Kick that ass, Joe.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace. Thank you so much. All right, we are going to go ahead and pull up this your boy Zach video,
Oh, good.
and it says long dramatic sigh. Eric
Hey,
July
Katie, before you do
rebrands
that,
the
I
Rippaverse.
gotta roll.
Yeah,
But before I go, I just
on.
want
Good
to thank
to see you, buddy.
you for having me on the show. I want to thank my big wigs out there. They in the chat. They support me today. Remember, studio 7 p.m. Eastern every Saturday. We draw, we kick ass, but not as much ass as Katie kicks. Support CG, support indie, and have a great day. Much love to everybody.
Right on.
See you,
Thank
Don.
you. Have a
See ya.
good one. Have a good one. All right, let's bring it up. And by the way, it's good to see you, Ben. It's been a long time. Thanks for.
Oh yeah, no, it's
joining.
been a hellish couple of weeks for me, but I think
Oh,
things
wow.
are on the mend finally.
Good.
Good. Good. I'm glad. All right, well, let's get into this. And the Eric July rebrands the Rippaverse as a charity. This is your boy Zach.
Oh
Hi
God.
everyone, it's your boy Zach, and I'm just trying to get this out of the way.
If you need me
I'm
to
not
pause,
into
let me know.
culture war nostalgia, but Mags and Vita and Gabby Rivera and Joe Glass, all those people, they were fun to criticize because they were such cartoon characters. But this is just like real people, supposedly serious people. So the latest conservative freakout of the week is combing through Netflix cartoons that were canceled several years ago to find like a 2-second in-joke about trans Barry. The other one they're freaking out about is Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous, which lasted from 2020 to 2022.
I'll speed him. Oh no, I screwed up.
Ah,
These are so campy. I saw some of the
I'll speed him up.
I'm blanking on the name of that dork. Ben Shapiro. He was reviewing One Battle After Another. And he was like a campy John Waters character. He's like, and this character is named Civilicious New York City. What a campy name. What is that your drag name? Anyway. So speaking of not fun to talk about, first of all, please look at the screen and look at Eric's face. And guess what he's going to talk about? This feels like someone who has to break it to the only other living member of his family that the entire family reunion rented a bus and a mudslide sent it down into a ravine. I know Ethan said this one time. Like, why? Comics seems like such a random choice for Eric. Like, he has no love for it. He doesn't talk about it in the way that any comic fan does. It's like me saying, like, I'm going to manufacture volleyballs. Well, I've played volleyball before in PE class, and the volleyball industry it's woke, and I'm going to fix it. I'm going to hire campy-ass closeted Ben Shapiro to promote it. But anyway, I've seen some people interpret this, give their take on it, and I believe in this case, everybody is missing the point. And the point of this video is that Eric is essentially rebranding the Rippaverse as a charity, in that the goal of the Rippaverse is now to maintain it, not to tell better stories, not to create better characters. I mean, once you create Yaira, you've reached, creative perfection. God, these are just the worst absolute shit characters ever. Somebody described Eric as he talks like someone who is giving a book report on a book he didn't read. I would say it's that, and combined with, do you remember the phenomenon where you were a kid and your mom would go out to an appointment and she would leave like an older cousin or an older sibling in charge of you, but they were only like 2 years old?
Hold on. Mr. Yonafui, he says, is that the little black boy who dances funny? Watch it, Mr. Yonafui. If TJ heard you talk like that, he might be calling you a racist. Be careful, Mr. Yonafui. Careful.
Older, and how they would suddenly talk with all this authority. It's like, shut up, you ate Fruit Loops for breakfast. You have braces. How how do I say this? I think there's something wrong with this guy. I've never encountered anyone like him in comics. A humorless egomaniac who makes absolute dog shit, and his sole redeeming feature is he knows how to mail things real good. So Unk's about to tell you about the time that he shipped 3 truckloads of tomato paste to Hy-Vee grocery stores in the tri-state area on Christmas Eve day, and it was snowing. No, actually, he's going to. I'm sure there's people who have done EFAPs of this because I mean, it's ridiculous. The way he talks, he's like, the Rippaverse is greater than me. It's like, first of all, you're not great. I'm pretty sure you're autistic. Second of all, the Rippaverse is absolute dog shit. So what has happened is he has fumbled the ball to such an extent that he went from 40,000 customers on his first book 3 years later to about 1,000 to 2,000 repeat customers. The only way he gets any money is because the ones who are left are, first of all, they're just awful. But their whole thing is the success of the Rippaverse is the success of them. So they buy, I mean, they will literally post, like, I just bought 5 variant covers of Blood Ruth 2. And then they'll screenshot their order, and then they'll send it to Eric, and then he'll retweet it. And that's like their moment. But no, he's made absolute dog shit. And he's delivered it on time for 3 years. And he's absolutely, I mean, the percentage slide of 40,000 to 1,000 to 2,000 repeat customers for his absolute dog shit, awful comics. So he goes through this first of all, the way he talks. The Rippaverse has a very interesting success story because it goes like this. He built an audience talking about politics, music, pop culture for like 15 years. Never really cashes in on it. Then he cashes in on it in 2022, right when your grandma and your aunt finally heard about culture war and SJWs and woke. So this was presented as, we're going to fight against them wokies. So a bunch of, people, again, conservative people bought this because he sold this absolute idiotic concept of the parallel economy, which is if you understand how words work, which he doesn't, because his show is called For Canon's Sake, not For Canon's Sake. And when some people tried to correct him, he tried to hibbity-jibbity. ChatGPT was so confused because one of the things when I present things to ChatGPT is I don't try to...
Zach, please mute when you're coughing or edit it out, please. I don't know who was worse, Shane last night or you. Just, God, it's the only thing that makes it...
Gin the argument in one direction or another. So I just screenshot the argument, and it's like the apostrophe does more than one thing. Like,
hey, Texas.
It's for the sake of canon, for canon's sake.
Good morning.
It's not for canon's sake. And man, he would not give up on it. This barely literate man was just arguing about being 100% wrong. But he knows how to mail things real good. But anyway, what he does is he rebrands Rippaverse, which was going to skateboard, roller skate, rollerblade.
It's a shitty trademark.
Wheelies, those sneakers. It was some sort of wheeled conveyance on the face of the mainstream industry. He was going to destroy them with Blood Ruth.
I know it's his thing, but I can still bitch and complain about it. Just saying. I know it's his trademark.
No, it is annoying.
Yes, it's just so. By the way, hello, Texas Mofo. Good afternoon. Good to see you. Welcome. Hail.
Well, everything
ready, but have you noticed that nobody?
What?
Everything that he said is wrong. I'll tell you why.
Oh God. Okay.
Because see, Eric July is winning. He's winning big time. You see.
What are you smoking?
You see, when you're in competition, when you're in a race, right? You're just like maybe was it 100 people in a race, and then when the race is over, you have one person who's the winner, second person who comes in silver, and third person who comes in bronze or something like that. Remember that? Okay. Well, see, Eric July is doing the same thing. Right? He had a lot of people, then he had less people, and then he had even less people, and he's working his way all the way down to one person. Come on, man. The guy's winning.
George.
So where it's like the inverse. It's like the less customers you have, the better off you are.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so glad, Ben, you understood all that because that went in one year and out the other for me.
That's okay. There's no excuse for you.
His hat in the Rippaverse sits properly on their head. It just kind of floats like half an inch where it would actually settle on the head or on the hair. So he rebrands it, and he rebrands it in a few ways. So first of all, he gives the origin of his idea for the Rippaverse, and it's sad. It's not sad like the way Trump says as like an insult. It's sad like, like a drunk Mexican guy is sad. Triste. That's a reference to Sam Peckinpah. He said nobody is sadder than a sad Mexican man when they get sad. But his origin is that those darn comics are woke, so I'm going to make comics that aren't woke. You're going to make them good too, right? Right? I'm going to mail them on time. No, they're going to be good. They're not going to be woke, and I'm going to mail them on time. I know where the post office is and how many stamps. Okay. So he didn't have an idea for a really cool character. He didn't have an idea for a great universe. He didn't have amazing stories to tell.
Oh, wait,
he
hold
just
on.
wanted to make comics that aren't woke. His
Krabby
other thing
Patty.
was that he said he didn't like that people.
Krabby Patty in the chat. We're playing 4D chess. George is playing checkers. No, you don't understand. The simpler the game, the harder the game. Right? The harder the game.
So checkers is more advanced than chess.
Yes. You don't know how hard it is to play checkers compared to chess. It's infinitely harder.
All right.
Or underpaid in comics. So he wanted there to be a place where people got paid well. And then he also wanted a refuge for canceled creators. The problem is it's 2025 and he is solving problems from 2018. So he built his entire career, rented a massive warehouse unnecessarily. Has like
hold on, George.
12 full-time employees.
Ripa solving problems that are right now, that are exclusive only to him. He's not solving problems outside of him. These guys are missing the point here. He's in competition. He's in combat with himself, and he's trying to win. Eventually, he will win. But until then, the only problems that he's solving in the industry is his own self.
Okay. All right.
The id, people. The id.
That's great, George. Let's
great.
Come on, man.
Smoking that crack.
What? Forbidden Planet? Anybody? Really?
Well, it's honestly a dad joke because I'm not getting it. All right, let's play. Hang tight, George.
And if they don't make a lot of money, that's a lot. That's a lot. Because those are salaries. They have to be paid out, twice a month. And so he has this, house of cards built on fighting the wokies in 2018. So he starts talking about, honestly, I mean, again, this is not to be funny. It seems like, it's like, it's like, nobody's going to miss me when I'm gone. Like that type of like attention-seeking behavior. So he's like, this is going to live on beyond me. It's like, no, the fuck it isn't. It is dying as we speak. I've even seen the Rippaverse, the remaining Rippaverse fans kind of encouraging each other. They're like, hey guys, I've analyzed all the statistics, and if we keep buying the way we are, things can basically go on forever. Yeah. In an extremely diminished way that isn't impressive or even fun. Again, going back to Ethan's point, like, why did you pick comics? You don't like comics. Not even getting into the fact that you're completely untalented at creating.
Oh, shout out to Ethan.
Creating comics. But you are good at mailing things. The stamp goes here, and the grandma's address goes here, and then if it got swathed, they send it back, so you put your address here. And you gotta remember to lick the part on the back or the things fall out. Congratulations. Congratulations. You know how to mail things. But anyway, his origin was just sad. Like there was nothing creative. It was just, it is, 2018, 2019, 2020, I'm seeing these problems. Let me solve them, but they're going to go away. So now it's basically, we're at the point of cancel culture where, first of all, it's conservatives doing it, and they have to go like scrape like little clips from Netflix cartoons from 2022, and it's just all over. Like things are good. I'm seeing a a new take
kill
on
Ruby.
the Hulk. Philip Kennedy Johnson promoting it. It's like, we've never done this before. And I was like, all right, cool. Let's check it out. And things are good. And so they're just scraping for anything. So Ripa's whole thing was massive financial success. But then his backers just started evaporating. So he started hiding the backers actually really soon. Like within a year or so after launching, he was no longer talking about how many backers because that was plummeting. So he would talk about how many books sold, except for he was always selling variant covers and reprinting. So his whole thing is just to look, I know I have a base who they have decided my success is theirs, so they're going to keep me successful. But now it's at this diminished, unimpressive state. So now a guy who doesn't like comics is like, fuck, I got to run a comics company. So there have been theories he's trying to get someone to buy it. Nobody's buying this absolute dog shit. Not for anything impressive. Or he's trying to hand it off. This guy is way too much of an egomaniac to do something like that. What he wants to do is rebrand it to say, and he literally starts talking about his employees. He's like, you got the people, in the office, you got the more blue collar guys in the factory and whatnot. And it's like, dude, so he's literally saying like, look at these people. They're going to be unemployed if you don't keep buying my absolute shit books.
Pause.
So it's shrunk to this level.
No.
All right, real quick.
No, that's not what Ripa's saying. Okay, he's not saying, support me or you're going to put all these people out of business. No, what he's saying is that this is a big company. This is established. It's what do you call sellable. It's a tangible product. There's a difference. You see, if he was saying, oh, but support these people, all that stuff, because we need the money to keep going, his message would be completely different. What he's here doing is, it's called a prospectus. Okay, in a prospectus, a pitch is that, hey, we got these assets, we got this technology, we have the people resources, we're big, and we are purchasable. Somebody can come in here and scoop us up for a turnkey solution. That's what's going on here.
Good Lord.
I'm talking to a bunch of what? Are you guys all high?
No, the
No,
chat
I
really
think you're
loves
high. The chat is
What,
chat is
am
crazy.
I using corporate speak
Don't
too
forget
much?
the kick George fun. I always say it's 50 over on Kofi, and I will kick him. So, but oh my God, George, I don't know what you're smoking, but you wrong, George.
Corporate speak is too much. What the hell?
All right,
It's not going to go away. It would be a kindness to everyone if it went away. I mean, there have been multiple cases, just this year, which isn't over yet, of books being sent out with damage to them that would have been noticed if anyone in the warehouse had ever just opened them. But they didn't. These people aren't reading their own comics. They're fucking terrible. What the fuck is a Bloodroot? Bloodroot is like a witch. God damn it, Eric. How many times were you held back? It can't just be a name of a character and what they are. There has to be a twist. There has to be elevation. There has to be some sort of surprise. And the way he talks is just like, man, one day I'll make a comic that maybe you won't like, and that's okay. It's like, where did you get this ego from? What I remember when I used to listen to his channel, I don't remember this massive arrogance. What I remember is I would always describe his channel as baby's first culture war. So whatever had been talked and discussed and honed over several years, he would do like the simplified Fisher-Price version of it for normies. So he would explain what an SJW was. He would explain what woke is. He would roughly get the facts right about when comics started to change. But I don't know, man. I don't know if he's got autism or Asperger's or what, but like, look at his face. This is not the Stan Lee that we asked for. And so this is going to go on, cruelly, I might add, forever. He's not going to be able to pull the plug. Maybe he might get some media company to offer some chump change and he can spin that as a victory, but nobody likes his comics. His own employees don't read his comics. You don't find any actual organic discussion. What you find is his adherents, his disciples, they'll like do like these kind of manufactured conversations. They're like, "Oh, I'm so excited to read Bloodroot 2. Yes, so am I. I can't wait to find out about her next adventure." It's like, you didn't read any of this shit. You're just so, he is, and kind of the trick to being a cult leader is finding out how smart you are and then targeting an audience that is like 20% dumber than you are, because to them, you sound like a fucking genius. Like you say parallel economy, like they're like, "Holy shit, that sounds like smart guy words." And then when he explains it, it's not a parallel economy. It's just ordering things online and mailing them through the established regular way. A parallel economy has like its own stock exchange, its own freaking currency. This is not a parallel economy. This is just right-wing people making god-awful art and presenting it to like, "You don't want to watch that jibber jabber by Yaira 3. I think she's like Wonder Woman or maybe a mermaid or some shit." I would say go away, but that would actually be a kindness. Eric July has created the worst comic book company that ever existed, and now he is stuck with it forever. I can't think of a worse curse to give someone. It's like manufacturing volleyballs. Just, it's ridiculous. I'm trying to think of any. Yeah, so he was really going for like a guilt angle, like an emotional angle. It's like, "Oh, these conservative writers, they don't get work anymore. They are getting, literally, Hollywood is making their ideas into movies. Like, are you really canceled if Jason Statham is in a movie? Like, I think you might be canceled in some respects somewhere, but you're doing quite well in other ways. Again, it's just a way to solve a bunch of 2018 issues that really don't exist anymore. They're all trapped in it. Him and his very low IQ. I'm not going to call them readers. They don't read the books. Who the hell is this guy? Nightcrawler? I have never had to change my opinion when I said that his books look like props for sitcoms, where they didn't want to, get permission from Marvel or DC to use a real comic book. So they said, make something that looks like a comic book from like 20 feet away. And that's what basically every Rippaverse book is. I used to always hear people say, "Well, I like the idea, but I like what he's doing." It's like, he makes dog shit. What is to like? There's a million yes, he delivers it on time. You know who else has a 100% on time publishing history? Mags. Every comic he ever wrote came out on time. Every single one. 100%. Never late. But yeah, so this humorless egomaniac making the worst comics ever. It ain't easy making the worst comics ever. He's sick of it. He is absolutely sick of it. He is sick of the thing that he created, and he's stuck with it. Sick of it and stuck with it. That video title. I should really choose one. Sick with it, or stuck with it. I'll use sick of it because that's more of like a term, a phrase you would hear. "I'm so sick of it." Anyway. That was the other thing. He keeps doing these long dramatic sighs, and I just started to do one right now. Like, he's not fun. You created an entire comic book company and you forgot to make it fun. What a dipshit. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.
Oh my gosh, that was pretty good. That was really, really good. So
Wait, that was a video? I thought it was Fusebox that was doing the talking all this time.
Yeah, that was me.
yeah, it was him.
I'm also your boy Zach.
Yeah. He's talented.
Yes,
Your
he
boy
is.
Zach is a persona that I created a long time ago.
Oh, well, look at you, fancy pants.
Wow.
Look at you. Real quick here, I wanted to say to Darren Bennett, he backed Fembat while watching Good Morning Comicsgate, so
Thank
I
you,
added him
Darren.
to the banner. Thank you, Darren
Absolutely.
Bennett. I appreciate it. And he says it will be 4 to 8 days before they replay back to me again and unlock my Indiegogo account. I'm done with Indiegogo. Good night, y'all. It's 1:04 a.m. Terrible Tuesday for me. Well, I hope your day gets better. And
Lord.
I know Indiegogo's caused some issues for people and these new rules that are coming into play and all this stuff.
Well,
So
who's going to ditch Indiegogo? Hands.
who's what?
Who's going to ditch
What?
Indiegogo?
I don't know. Why are you
Might as
asking
well.
me that? But I will pause it here because I always the great and lovely
Straightening things up. His name is Dan Lawless.
Hello, Dan Lawless.
Hello.
Hail, Dan Lawless.
What's up?
See ya.
Look at your background. You're all ready for the spooky month of October, celebrating Halloween. Look
Indeed,
at
I
that.
am. Indeed, I am.
You brought the ghost back. He's back.
But he's back, and you remember the ghost?
Yes, I do.
I thought I was gonna no one's seen the ghost. I'll bring it back. Like, dang
No,
it!
I noticed it.
I'm making my no creativeness here. I just rehashing my old stuff.
How you been, Dan?
Fine, great. Yeah, actually, really good. Just did some with
So-
Randy Smith, and that's kind of fun. So, and we're going for someone else that we know in Comics Gate. So
Yeah.
it's
Real
a lot of
quick,
fun. And I'm not talking
I
about
wanna
Ethan. I am, and I do have something with Ethan, but someone else too. It's like there's a lot going on, really.
You're a busy man, which is good. It's better to be
Yeah.
busy than not be busy, is what I say. Crazy Cat says, by the way, Ripa is sitting on multiple Mike Barron stories they're not publishing, but are publishing NDA Andrew, a guy whose last job was IKEA. Yeah, it's interesting that Mike was letting us know that he's got several scripts given to Eric, and um, I have to double check. I don't want to say word by word, but paraphrasing, but he doesn't even know sure when they're going to put those out. So he's asked for folks who are fans of Mike Barron to go over there and let Eric know that you would love to read his stories. Don't be assholes about it. Just go over there and say, hey, I would love to hear more stories from Mike Barron.
Yeah. That's not what happened. You see, Mike handed off the scripts to Eric, and we all know that Eric doesn't read.
That or
No, he doesn't
there's a
read.
little bit of some bias there, a little bit of
No bias.
conspiracy theory on my end.
He's just Eric July doesn't read, because if he did, he wouldn't be putting out what he's been putting out.
Well,
I don't know about that. You know what's more likely is he has put these things out to be made, and he's finding out the hard way how hard it is to get a good artist to complete the work or to do it well. So he'll put it out. These things may be in the works. They're just not. You can't find the talent.
And I disagree there, because he discovered how hard it is to do all that stuff before he started this whole venture. When Ethan told him what he needs to do, and he said, yeah, okay, I listened to you, and I'm going to do it not that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right. True.
You're gonna, instead of listening to this advice, I'm just gonna try to do it myself the way I thought I would do it without any experience. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Take criticism either.
Right. Well, real quick, Dad. So I had Mike on, and Joe Sontag stopped by, and thought you'd share your thoughts on Kings United, the big project coming up.
Oh,
I know
yeah,
you can
yeah.
share a whole lot because Mike said that more will be discussed on Kings tonight. But I just want to get your thoughts on it and everything.
Yeah. Well, I don't really know if I'm involved in that or not, because I don't have a character. It's all the guys putting together their characters. We'll see if I end up, drawing any of it or something like that. So, but these guys know. I've let them know I'm at their service. I will happy to do stuff. So, as long as
From what it sounds like, Mike said it sounds like they're going to need several artists.
Yes.
On this.
Yes.
It's
Big.
going to be
we get
book.
David Williams could use that work, and who else? I forgot he mentioned, but a couple of good guys. So but I mean, I don't want to do a large amount. I mean, I want to make sure I don't. I'm always very careful of taking on too many assignments. So I'm very I got a couple of things going on. I want to make sure those are taken care of. Everything gets priority. That you're working on at the moment.
Right. Dan, I think I have a good feeling that you're going to color it. That's my prediction.
I won't color it probably. I probably
Really?
won't color it.
Oh,
There's
okay.
so much better colors to me. Well, except for certain things. Like certain things I can color really well. But as far as I'm no Kyle Ritter or anything like that.
No, you're Dan Lawless. Right.
Yeah, like I say, but it's a different kind of a coloring. My approach to coloring is like traditional, and it doesn't always work with some of the modern styles, So you have to have the right colors for the right job,
That's true.
Well, how do you feel about the book in general? Just the idea behind it,
Well,
'cause
it's really cool. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. It's interesting when Ethan drew that drawing that sort of had the characters together. All of a sudden, he was right. You realize these are actually really. It's what happens when you take interesting characters and put them together. All of a sudden, you got a more powerful team. Like when Batman and Wonder Woman, Superman team up. Like it's all like a powerful thing versus the just by themselves they're great, and then they put them together, like Avengers or something. You got all these great superheroes. It's like you put the people together, make a group. If you got they're the sum of the parts, which are excellent parts. So that's what I saw, and he saw it too. Yeah.
I wonder if
I'm
there's gonna be
excited.
I'm wondering if there's going to be a team name. Characters.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't know that. Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
it's
it's
funny. I
fitting,
don't know that
writing the
much.
story.
I'm sorry. I don't know that much, but if I do know something, I can't reveal it anyways, because I don't know what they want to reveal and when or anything like that. So I have to, be careful what I say too.
Right,
But
right. Well,
but
like I said,
overall, it sounds like an exciting idea.